Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Modeling Minecraft. In this episode, we're going to talk about everything to do with resource packs, how to set up our own resource pack, what the folder structure is inside resource packs, some little tips and everything, and basically how to get your resource pack set up. So the first thing we need to do is open the resource pack folder, and the easiest way to do this if you've already got the game open is to press escape, go to options, resource packs, and open resource pack folder. So here is my resource packs folder at the moment. All I have at the moment is a downloaded resource pack by No2Good default 3D, and usually when you download a resource pack it will be in a zip file, which if you try and edit it, it won't, most of the time it won't work. It won't save the changes if your game is open, so you have to constantly keep restarting your game. So to save us time, I suggest making a folder for your resource pack. So this is going to be our resource pack right here. So we're going to call it my resource pack. We're going to go into the folder, and now we need to actually grab our Minecraft models folder that we set up in the first episode. This contains all the assets of the Minecraft jar apart from a few sound files, but we'll get into that in another video. So now we're going to go back to the resource pack folder, and this first resource pack is essentially going to be a sort of reference pack for us to edit, and it won't be a finalized version that we'd put up for download, for example. It would just be a place for us to mess with all the models and everything, and then once we've made those models, we'd put them into another texture pack with just those things that we've edited. This texture pack, or resource pack, I keep calling it texture pack, this resource pack is going to be everything in Minecraft. So you can see it's going to take a while to copy all of those different items, all the texture files, all the models, everything like that into our resource pack. And this is what I generally do. I have a resource pack just for reference and for editing, and then I will usually copy those files that I've edited into a new resource pack depending on when I need them. So the first thing that we're going to do is actually make this resource pack readable by Minecraft. So if we go back in Minecraft at the moment and we open the resource packs, you'll notice that it's not showing up, and that's because we need the MC meta folder. So we're going to grab this piece of text here, which is available on the wiki, or I'll just leave a link to it in the description. And the MC meta file essentially just tells Minecraft that this is a resource pack, please load this. So what we're going to do is we're going to do new text document. Doesn't matter what we're going to call it because we're going to delete it once we've done this. So we're going to paste this and then keep the pack format as 1, and you can call the description whatever you like. I'm just going to leave it as my resource pack, and make sure you're not using a rich text editor for this, just a plain text editor like Notepad or Notepad++. And then we're going to do file, save as, and we're going to select all types, and I'm going to save it as pack.mcmeta. Then we're going to close it, and then we're going to delete the text file. So now it's going to show up in our resource packs. There we go, my resource pack. And lastly, we're going to select a pack image. So I've just found this pack image here. If you are going to put your resource packs up for download, make sure you don't have any copyrighted textures or anything. So I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to rename it as pack.png. It's a PNG file already. And you'll notice that it won't be there as soon as you reload, and that's because you have to actually fully exit the game first. I'm back, and if we go to options, resource packs, we can see that it now has the pack.png. So now we're going to go back into our newly set up resource pack and talk about the actual folder structure. So there is only one folder in the start of the resource pack, and that is the assets folder. This is where all your assets will be contained. There is the Minecraft folder, which specifies to only modify the textures for Minecraft. If you have other mods, you can actually modify the textures for them too, but we'll get into that in another video as well. So we're going to go into Minecraft. Then we have different folders here. So the main ones you need to focus on are block states, lang, models, and textures. I'll talk about all of them, but those are the ones that you need to focus on. So first of all, textures is pretty obvious. This is the one where all the in-game textures are. The blocks, the color map, which is the foliage colors, effect entity, which is all the different mobs, the environment, such as the sun, moon cycles, and all that. The font, which we'll get into in another video, the GUI, the items, oops, went too far back, the map textures, misc, which contains things like pumpkin blur, the enchanted item glint, force field, and all of those. Models, which only contains armor, the paintings, and the particles. So we're going to go back up to the Minecraft folder, and then we're going to have a look in the text folder. And all of these you don't need to worry about. Splashes are just the texts that are displayed on the start screen. You can edit them if you want. The end is the text that is displayed once you've completed the game, and the credits you probably shouldn't mess with. So basically you can probably delete that folder. Shaders, again, this isn't something that you really need to focus on. It is just the secret setting effects, like the green is used for the creeper. As you can see, the green matrix there. We'll get onto that in a totally separate video, but for now you can just delete it because we won't need it. The lang folder allows you to edit basically any text that you see in Minecraft. So you can edit like menu text, you can edit option texts, you can edit the item names, entity names, everything in the lang file. And your lang file will be associated with which region you select for your language. So it could be ENUS or ENUK. I tend to stick with ENUS because it's the default. But yeah, whichever one you have there, make sure you actually have a few for each of the languages that people may download. And then font we're actually going to delete because we're going to talk about that in a separate video. And now on to block states. And the easiest way to explain block states is to just think of the various different orientations and positions a block can be in. For example, a fence or a rail, for example, an activator rail that we have here. So the activator rail is a good example because it has loads of different variants. For example, it has powered true and powered false, which both use different textures for those and therefore different models. It also has different shapes, so it can be east and west or north and south, and then ascending in each direction, and ascending for the powered true models as well. So it uses different models from the model folder, and we can actually use this to create weighted models as well, which I'll explain in yet another video. Sorry, there's going to be a lot because there's a lot to explain per video, and I don't want to make them too long. I want to make them sort of manageable chunks. So that's about it for block states. And now I'm going to go back into Minecraft. I quickly edited a texture for where is it? Sandstone top. I made it slightly redder, and so just to prove to you guys that the resource pack does actually work. So now we're back in Minecraft. You can see the sandstone at the moment is the normal sandstone because we don't have any resource pack selected. But if we go into the resource packs and we click the arrow to bring it over to the selected resource packs, then click done. Click done again and back to game. You can see it's now a reddish texture because that's the texture I edited. So you can see that it definitely does work. So that's going to be all for this video. I will see you next time in another episode of Modeling Minecraft. Let me know what you think of this series so far, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.